Kola map update. This year's big map update from Orbx on Kola features summer textures in the mountain areas, adjustments to targets I guess, and some landscaping along taxiways, but sadly, no reindeers. Don't Eagle Dynamics and Orbx appreciate and respect the Samish reindeer culture in the Kola area? Come to think of it, you should also include moose. Oh yeah, reindeers and moose. And fish. Yeah. Reindeers, moose and fish. DCS salmon for the win. But seriously, the Kola map isn't just the same Same without reindeers. I let myself out. Yes, this will be my third, I guess, update by a real Swede about the Kola map. Yes, I do like Kola, that is fudge, the map and the drinking kind. However, upon these latitudes you drink Trocadero, homemade Koskenkorva and Nisex. Using a credit card with Kola is used in the DCS shop for buying new models, campaigns and terrains, nothing else.
Orbx did not provide Apollo snow or credits to do this video.
Anyway, about the update. First, I love this. Well done Orbx again. The community really likes to see improvements and fixes throughout the process of completing a map. Thank you. Will you do the whole world for DCS? Please? Well, I guess you don't have enough Kola to endure the process. I mean, fudge, you don't need energy to write the code, I guess. Well, and secondly, yes, Swede's update. I know flying around in fjords is better looking, I know, but you don't have the same feeling of fear if you're not ejecting in River Wild country where all the inhabitants are relatives and can't feel pain. For reals. It's called Hereditary Sensory Autonomic Neuropathy Type 5. But in Sweden we call it Vittangi sickness. Vittangi is located here. So this Halloween update includes better summer textures, 2 new airports, Arvidsjaur and Hemavan, along with Boden Army Heliport. Let's start with this shopper base number 1 in Boden. Just a TMA away from Kallax, here we have Boden, a stronghold for Swedish defense against the Russian beer, oh, well, both I guess, until that big mountain gun-and-place dogma was obsolete. Besides having the world's best lingonberry hamburger, they also have an epic bar, Bodensia, but that has nothing to do with the crew or conscripts serving here, not at all. AF1 is the name of the base at the time, or Norrbottens armé flygbataljon nummer 1. It has 2 400-meter asphalt runways, but use grass, beer crates, ice, lorries or packed snow as farbs. The helos and planes flown here range from Bell 47, test variant, Piper PA-18 Super Cub, flygplan 51, Scottish Aviation Bulldog, flygplan 61, Alouette 2, helikopter 2, Bell 204, helikopter 3, Hughes 300, helikopter 5, Bell 206, helicopter 6, BO 109, or more precise, Messerschmitt Bölkow Blom 109, helicopter 9. All the helos here had call sign Zulu. I really like the update on the Apache. Oh, sorry, wrong game. Arvidsjaur. The name Arvidsjaur could be translated to Arvids Lake, since Jaur is the name for lake up in these parts. However, the old Ume Samiskan says Arvis means generous, since fishing here is a great fishing lake place. I guess. This epic place is otherwise well known for being cold. Actually, this place is so good at being cold, it has a lot of cold testing facilities here. Testing cars, planes, people and trains. The train freeze facility here does actually include Stockholm underground trains, but without an underground station and connections. The people freezing training facility is surprisingly done by the military. Ball freezing at Norrlands Dragon Regemente since 1980. Speaking of blue balls, when do we get the relief of flying the Draken fighter in DCS? 2 weeks? Hemavan, or Bjerke in Samish language, is located here, deep within the Swedish mountains. It is mainly a ski resort and is rather small. Once I was here and I called the receptionist and asked if she could help me get a taxi. And she could, because the taxi driver and the receptionist was the same person. The Swedish Air Force wanted an exclusive place to freeze their officer in training balls to hell, so they sent them here. Not only learning how it feels to freeze to death, but also to hurt yourself at the same time going up and down the hill with 2 long planks called Vita Blixten, white flash. Commanders told us that they were skis, so we skied. Good times, good times. Speaking of skis, the slalom legend Ingmar Stenmark grew up in a village close by, Tärnaby. But why am I talking about skis and non-Cold War stuff? Well, this airport was also built after the Cold War ended, so... Well, it looks great. Nice, thanks. I am happy we got more of this map, and the Boden area will be perfect for helo ops. Ironically, the Cold War never came to the other 2 airports, Hemavan and Arvidsjaur, but nice additions anyway. I would suggest Orbx shift their focus to bases that were used during the Cold War, like Gällivare or Fällefors base. But I am sure that we'll get that in the next update, along with my 3 wishes. Number 1, reindeers. Number 2, frozen lakes. Number 3, Aurora, Norrsken. Could you imagine how cool everything would look? I mean, seriously, ED, Orbx, you should include the Aurora. You might think it's a rare magic treat, but during darkness and clear skies, Aurora pops up in these parts like Kola fudge on a birthday party. Aurora here is the normal mundane sight, just like the beautiful vastness. Thank you, Orbx, for this update.